Today we will read a mini lesson from Heads Up English. It is a beginner lesson about Facebook, and my student Bernard will start to read. Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, Dr. Priscilla.
Okay, let's start the reading of the article. Facebook.
Everyone knows Facebook. You can write updates about your life, post pictures, share information in music, and more. It has a huge impact on everyday life for millions of people. There are many people who dislike Facebook though. Facebook collects a lot of information about its user. It knows you and your friend's name, birthday, likes and dislike, locations, and so on. Facebook might also give this information to other companies. Facebook has positive points too. People can keep in contact with old friends, for example. Facebook also helped the world know about the revolution in Egypt and Libya. So, what do you think about Facebook?
Okay, before we discuss the article, the first word is though. That first word, although it looks like something else, it's pronounced though.
Though.
Okay, users, I did not hear the S on users.
Users.
The same is true of dislikes.
Dislikes.
Didn't hear the S. And revolutions. Be sure to pronounce the S's. Could you repeat those 4 words for me?
Those, users, dislikes, revolutions.
Very good. So the question now is, what do you think about Facebook? What do you think about Facebook?
I don't use Facebook usually. Of course, I have an account on Facebook, but I dislike Facebook because it's too intrusive, and particularly it seems complicated for me when I saw all the screen with different pictures, different advertising, and most of the time I try to go to Facebook to see what my grandchildren have posted, and to see some pictures of them, but in fact it seems a very superficial site, too intrusive and too confused because the advertising.
Okay, basically what I've heard you say, about this is, well, I don't use Facebook, however, I have an account because it is too intrusive and complicated, especially with many pictures and advertising. I usually look to see what my grandchildren have posted and to see some pictures of them. In fact, it seems to be very intrusive, etc., due to advertising. All right, so that's what I got from what you said. Now, let's clear that. And you've somewhat answered this question. Do you use Facebook? How about other social media websites? So now let's just go down to our comprehension questions based upon the article that you used today. As you talk about it, let's find some vocabulary words for you to use today. And as you respond, try to use impact and dislike, contact, and revolutions. In this case, the revolutions in in Egypt and Libya, I think has to do with um, a military-like thing. All right, so
Okay.
let's take a look at comprehension questions and try to use any of these words. How do people use Facebook?
I think the young people particularly use Facebooks every day to stay in contact with their friends, and they have many friends. But in fact, in my opinion, it's not real friends. It's only contacts. But thanks to this media, in the not non-democratic country, you could have a contact with the revolution who could have who could exist in other countries like in Egypt and Libya.
Very good. Okay, let's look at number 2. Why do some people dislike Facebook?
Yes, but I can't see the word you surline for me.
Yeah, the words are gone, and I don't think I even remember what.
Contact.
Okay, just try to remember some of the words. That's fine.
Impact.
Mm-hmm.
Impact, revolution, and I don't remember the fourth.
Okay. Okay.
Why do people dislike Facebook?
Okay. Why do some people dislike Facebook?
Some people dislike Facebook because it's a very intrusive media who try to sell advertising every time, and the page you read sometimes are confused with all these advertisements and pictures that you don't hope. The impact is not as important for the people who dislike Facebook than the real contact with media, official media, who talk about revolution, about interaction in different countries in the world.
Very good. Okay. And what are the good points about Facebook?
The good points about Facebook are the interaction between generations sometimes. For example, my wife has an account on Facebook because she likes to see what their grandchildren do in their daily life. She's not interested with the revolution in different countries. She's not interested in what is arrived in the world because she has already this news in the medias, in the normal medias like television. But what she looks for is contact with their children, and the impact is really important for her.
Okay. Okay, very good. So what I understood you to tell me is, how do people use Facebook? They use Facebook to keep up with what their family members are doing. Primarily, that is what your wife uses Facebook for with her account. Why do some people dislike Facebook? Number 2 is because of the advertisements that goes along with watching or interacting with the information on the Facebook page. What are the good points about Facebook? Again, the good points are people can see what family members are doing by having pictures posted. This is a great way to stay closely connected and contact members of the family. This can have an impact, a favorable impact on them in knowing what happens, such as birthdays, and it's an interaction that does not require travel. All right, so that is our lesson for today when we talk about Facebook, and we could lend itself to social media, period. I will stop the video now.